Thank you, Steve. Now to our other major story of the day. The head of North Carolina's Republican Party charged in a $1.7 million bribery scheme that investigators say involved political donations. Robin Hayes said yesterday that he's not going to seek another term.
And today we found federal indictments saying that he lied to the FBI about helping to funnel money as part of a bribery scheme. Hayes and 3 others are now facing charges. Investigators say Greg Lindberg, the owner of an insurance management company, wanted to bribe the state insurance commissioner. They say that Hayes helped direct donations from Lindberg to the state Republican Party and then on to the insurance commissioner. Now, Channel 9's government reporter Joe Bruno has spoken to Hayes and his office multiple times over the years.
He's here now to take us through this alleged elaborate scheme and the potential fallout. Joe?
It's a complicated story with a lot of different players. A former Charlotte congressman who is the head of the state GOP is one of 4 people facing decades in prison for federal bribery and corruption charges. With the assistance of a walker, NCGOP chairman and former Congressman Robin Hayes left the federal courthouse in Charlotte. He's facing a long legal battle, charged in a major bribery and corruption scheme. Feds accuse Hayes of trying to funnel bribe money to Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey's re-election campaign.
Do you all want to say anything in defense?
The indictment centers around Durham businessman Greg Lindberg. He didn't speak as he left federal court today. In the 23-page indictment, feds laid out a scheme alleging Lindberg wanting to discreetly donate millions to the commissioner's re-election campaign by moving it through the Republican Party. According to the indictment, Lindberg wanted to bribe the commissioner to take official action favorable to his companies, including removing a senior deputy commissioner overseeing the company's regulation. The indictment says Lindberg discussed his plans in secret meetings at the Statesville Regional Airport, a private conference room in the Concord Regional Airport, and at a closed restaurant in Chapel Hill. In addition to transferring the money, feds say Hayes lied to the FBI on having discussions about Lindberg's contribution or where it would go. U.S. Attorney Andrew Murray is praising Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey, saying because of his voluntary reporting, prosecutors uncovered an alleged scheme to violate federal public corruption laws. Erica?
All right. Thank you, Joe. And while you might be hearing Lindberg's name for the first time today, he is a big political donor to both parties.
A records show in 2016 he gave nearly $10,000 to the insurance commissioner at the time, Wayne Goodwin. Goodwin is a Democrat and now the head of the North Carolina Democratic Party. Goodwin had no comment today when we asked for one. Now, the indictment also mentions an unnamed public official who received $150,000 for agreeing to pressure the insurance commissioner. So we went through campaign finance records and found that Congressman Mark Walker received that same amount. He represents the Greensboro area. Our Washington bureau stopped by his office today, and we were told that Representative Walker committed no wrongdoing and has assisted the Department of Justice. Now, of course, you might be asking, why would anyone want to bribe the insurance commissioner?
Action 9's Jason Stujenki is joining us now to explain why. Joe?
Well, if you're an insurance company, the Department of Insurance can make your life great or miserable. First and foremost, the department signs off on rate increases. You can't charge customers more without the department's blessing, basically. So we're talking health insurance, homeowners insurance, car insurance, you name it. Second of all, the department investigates insurance fraud, so it can mean the difference between going to prison and not. And third, the department can take away your license if you're an insurance agent, home inspector, or even bail bondsman.
All right, Action 9's Jason Stujenki, thank you for that breakdown of it.
As a reminder as well, in the case, the insurance commissioner not accused of any wrongdoing. He is the one who they say alerted investigators to all of this.
Okay.